Anyways,
Alright, so move on
I
to
was
Hasbro then.
yeah, let's talk about Hasbro. So I'm gonna go from the least amount of information that we know to the most new information that we can provide. How's that sound?
Good.
So the least amount of information was they showed off only very few things for their new line for their movie Battleship. I can't believe I'm talking about this.
Like, wait, Battleship?
Battleship.
Did I read that right? Hasbro and Battle. Yeah, yeah.
They make the fucking board game, you son of a bitch.
I was kind of hoping they never touched the movie, but oh well, here we go.
No, they. There's actually that's where I ran. That's where everything starts. So the only thing they showed off was Creon. Creons. I don't know what the fuck. The little Lego wannabe guys. That's what they showed off a lot
Creo,
of. Creo. Thank you.
Creo.
And they call the little guys Creons with a Duncan. So that's all they showed off. And I was expecting like them to make like G.I. Joe sized guys of the things of the movie, and I'm like, thank God they didn't. But this also is a telling sign, like neither that neither it's a telling sign that neither Universal or or Hasbro have no faith in this movie, and they don't push their figures.
Which is weird because the movie looks like a big budget too. So for them to not having face, it's just
Oh boy. Like I think the writing was on the wall when I started hearing news that they broke out of their deal, the Universal Hasbro deal when they broke it off on Wednesday, and I was like, oh boy, this is not good. They know, it looks like they know something that we don't know. Oh god.
yeah. But go on.
Okay, so so the rant I was gonna get at is like the movie looks like shit. It really is. It really fucking does. And like, it doesn't surprise me that they're not pushing this goddamn movie. They're not pushing any goddamn figures for this movie. It looks like fucking shit. Usually, I give the movies the benefit of the doubt, don't I, Stan? I'm like, oh, this movie would be pretty good. I don't know. This
Yeah, I
time,
mean
Stan,
you even okay. Look, you even give a movie to the you even give a benefit to the movie that I fucking hate. Like, remember how much I did not like some like let's see.
Transformers 2.
First time I watched The Revenge of the Fallen, I was like, oh my god, this is shit, this is shit. You gave it a benefit of the doubt, then you got
Yeah, I was
proven
like,
wrong, but
like I was like, it's like I'm pissed off, but not nuclear pissed off. This is the first time where I'm like, I think I can out piss you off with this one.
go for it. I am so fucking open ears on this one.
Okay, so the movie
Piss me off.
itself.
Oh,
Okay, so you have this movie with so you have the movie. Okay, so you have Tyler Keach, who's like the poor man's Chris Pine, who Chris Pine is like the poor man's Chris Evans in this movie, and it's like if you don't know who that guy is, Tyler Keach, he's the guy who played Gambit in X-Men Origins Wolverine. This is already a bad sign, ladies and gentlemen. He was so annoying in that movie. Nothing's gonna convince me otherwise that he's gonna be good. And like the second thing is like I have to feel sorry for Liam Neeson. I really do. They must have just thrown They must have just thrown money at him just to come out in this movie. Like, please make this movie legitimate. For God's sakes, just come out in this movie for like 10 minutes, please. I wouldn't be surprised if he just came out in the movie like wearing like this mink skin thing over his shoulders, wearing like an Armani suit and like Ray Bans, just like showing off like how much fucking money he fucking like got to make this movie. Be like, bitches, I'm only here to class this fucking place up. And then, okay, the premise. Okay, aliens, ancient fucking aliens. Apparently, they find something in the middle of the fucking ocean that's been there for like thousands of years. ships, would cross by. You don't think like a Carnival cruise ship would be like, if you look to your starboard to your left, you'll see an ancient relic of an ancient alien civilization. Don't you think they? Hey, what?
Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Think, think, clear thoughts, process, logic.
Logic, okay. And they summon this fucking thing. They don't. Okay, think. Stop. Rihanna! Am I led to really believe Rihanna is a naval officer? Really? In what bizarre universe does she qualify to? Let me tell you why I'm pissed off. It's like they say, if you got like say Hillary Duff, and then you make her into a GI Joe. I'm not gonna, and don't give me that fucking argument of CoverGirl, cause at least CoverGirl was competent. She drove a fucking tank. Hillary Duff can't do shit. And the worst part is, like, in the trailer, she's like, oh, my daddy used to tell stories about these things. Like, I wanted to, no amount of tables when she said that. No amount of tables. Even if I was in a table making factory, no amount of tables I can flip at that factory will be a suffice to the amount of tables I wanted to flip at when I heard that line. And then it's like,
Go on.
And then, like, the movie, like, I don't like, I watch a lot of stupid, obnoxious movies, but this is a loud and obnoxious movie. It really fucking is. And I've seen movies, I've seen every loud, obnoxious movie you could think of, and I actually came out of it either somewhat enjoying myself or saying, meh. This is the first time I'm like, I feel kind of disgusted watching these kinds of movies. This is how it must feel. This is how it must have been when you felt when you watched Transformers Goddamn Revenge of the Fallen.
You have no idea.
Oh, no. If you're looking at his rage right now, just tell me right now. Am I hitting the nail on the coffin right here? Please tell me I am.
You know what? It's more, you're more in the depth range of rage than me.
All right.
Because to this day, Deb still wants her $20 back. Like, I think she would kill Mike.
I still want my $20 back, and we haven't even come out yet.
No, I think. Okay, see if this is how you feel. Okay, Deb, she hasn't really publicly spoken about it, but I'm sure she's thinking, like, she's gonna cut Michael Bay's head off and then steal his wallet to get that $20 back. Is that how you feel about this movie?
I feel like these people should be. I feel that there should be like an international court. Like, there should be due justice for this. That's how I feel. It's like there's fucking due justice needed at this point.
Oh man, you know what? I'll admit it. Okay, I'm with you on this one. That the movie looks terrible, and
I'm not
I think
even
this
done
is
yet.
One... Okay, keep going.
I'm not even done yet. I only got a few more points I wanted to bring up.
Bring it up then.
The premise: aliens. Fuck. That shoot pegs. Fuck. Like what? They shoot red pegs if you hit something, white pegs if they don't. What? And then, like, okay, the premise of the whole fucking movie is like Liam Neeson and like Tyler Keats are they're father and son, and they're like the father-in-law and son. They would have done that. Like, I'm gonna send my fucking son-in-law. I'm gonna fucking shoot the ever-loving shit out of his battleship. That would have made a better movie. That's how the original trailer started. I was like, okay, I'm with you on that one. If they did that movie, no, they had to introduce fucking aliens. Let me give you a better movie. 1968. A Russian fleet and an American fleet get stranded in the Arctic. They have to fight them. They have to fight their way out of the Arctic. If not, then one of them will not die. There you go. There's a better Battleship movie that I just wrote in my head. There.
Anything else you want to talk about? Cause
Fuck this movie.
oh, holy shit. Um, wow. You know what? Honestly, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Shit. I am lost for words, and I agree with you. Like I said, this movie looks fucking terrible, and I don't think I'm gonna bother with it. And I don't know. It's just like at first I thought it was like, wait, is this Battlefield Los Angeles all over again? Except it looks much more worse. Just that, just like Peg on a Ship was just the beginning. Everything just seemed off, you know?
I mean, I didn't notice the pegs on the ship until who was I watching? I was watching Brad Jones on the Cinema Snob when he was doing, I think he was doing like his midnight reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And like they were talking about the trailer in one of the videos, and he mentions the pegs. I'm like, no, you're bullshitting me. And I watch the trailer again. I'm like, you sir, I raise my glass up to you, Brad Jones, for pointing that out to me.
Oh man. Shit. I'll tell you what. I am looking forward to the fallout from this movie. I mean, whether it be like, there's gonna be some, there's always gonna be some people saying, oh, this movie was awesome, and a lot of other people are gonna like, fuck you guys, this movie was awful, and there's gonna be that fallout, and then there's gonna be fallout on how much budget was put into this piece of shit, and then everything,
I'm drawing blanks right now, but who's the guy who reviewed really positively Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen?
Armand White.
Armand White, he's gonna give that thing like 5 stars movie of the year. Watch.
Okay, so I'm looking at the director, Peter Berg, right?
Yes.
And okay, this is why I'm a little bit conflicted. And because he directed Hancock and the Rundown.
Yeah, those are actually pretty decent movies in my opinion. Not like
Yeah.
they're not like, oh my god, like towering achievements. No, they're actually pretty decent. This is a step down.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, what could possibly make this go wrong? I mean, like, is it the writing? Wait, let me check the writers. It's the brothers actually. What's just the Holber brothers. Yeah.
They have no Wikipedia entry, so that's a pretty bad sign.
Actually, they do now.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah, they wrote Red, Whiteout, Montana, and the other. Yeah, they both wrote the movie Red. The Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman movie, where Helen Mirren just kicks everyone's ass.
Mm-hmm.
They wrote for that screenplay.
A petty fucking officer. Really, a petty fucking officer?
Who's a petty officer?
Rihanna? Like,
oh wow.
Like, oh my god, like, oh, okay. I gotta turn this off before I like flip this table. I'm sorry.
No, let it out. Let it out, man.
I'm starting to lose my voice. That's the thing.
Oh shit.
No, but but the thing is, like I said, it looks like going back to the main point, going back now, bringing this back to toys. It just seems like neither Universal or Hasbro have no faith in this movie. If they really have no faith in this movie, just dump it on July 20th, put it right next to The Dark Knight Rises, let it die a slow death. Am I not correct on what they should be doing?
Yeah, except because it's a big budget movie, they want to make as much money as possible. That's why they're trying to avoid Dark Knight Rises, because everyone and their mother knows that Dark Knight Rises that's gonna kill whatever movie that comes out that weekend.
And for the next couple of weekends, like it was proven with
Yeah,
the Dark Knight.
yeah.
How long was it
So
number one? Like when the Dark Knight Rises, when the Dark Knight came out, how many weeks was it number one? Like 8 weeks in a row.
almost, yeah.
Damn. Like
It's
I
gonna be
remember.
less than that this time. I think
Yeah,
it's
cause
gonna
like
be less than that this time. Maybe about 5-6 weeks.
5, 6. It's still a lot in Hollywood terms.
Yeah, but you also have to keep in mind